After finishing my workout, it's time to head to the shower to wash off all the sweat from my exercises that morning. I start by showering in a lovely warm temperature as I take care of my personal hygiene. Once I am clean, I prepare myself for the next step of my morning routine, my cold shower, inspired again by Wim Hof. When I started cold showers, I would shower for about 30 seconds or so, and then I built up to a minute and then further. Now I time my cold shower by the time it takes me to complete my morning vocal exercises, which I started following injuring my vocal cords during an event I was running a while ago. I start with the low notes with the mantra of Om Mani Padme Hum, which has a lovely story behind it, which you'll find a link to the full story in the top right corner right now. I then go into the high notes by singing Happy Birthday. I turn throughout my cold shower to expose as much of my body to the cold water as possible. Then I finally go into a full scream, inspired by primal scream therapy, which not only trains my vocal cords, but also allows me to release any tensions I may have built up in a healthy way. Warning: screaming like this can put a lot of strain on the voice and the vocal cords in turn, so I recommend building up to this over time. Now I am introducing ice baths into my morning as progression from the cold showers. Warning: cold exposure like this can trigger the shock response in people, which can be life-threatening. So should you wish to try this, please start with short exposures, building your way up slowly to colder and longer exposures, and if possible, ensure you have someone around you to offer support should you require it. Interestingly, I found out while researching for this video that cold therapy, also known as cryotherapy, cryo meaning cold, was first identified in human history as far back as the ancient Egyptians. The benefits of cryotherapy are mostly documented for supporting muscle recovery. Other benefits I have found with cold exposure in the morning have been improved comfort in cold temperatures as the autumn turns to winter, reduced periods of illness, and the most noticeable of all, I have found myself feeling incredibly alert for the rest of the morning. In other words, I find cold exposure in the mornings is better than any coffee I've ever drunk. The greatest benefit I have found, though, is facing fear each morning. For I won't lie, I absolutely dread the cold each morning. But I know I will feel better for it when it is over. So I face my fear each morning, and I realize that, like so many fears, the thought of it is so much worse than the actual reality of it. Taking this realization into my future challenges and facing them as and when I need to. So there you have it, why I have cold exposure in my mornings. I hope you found this episode helpful. As always, please do like, subscribe, and share this with anyone you think could benefit from it. Until next time, everybody. Ciao for now.